Hey, I'm back. Now it's time to start using a phone in your Wolaptor to be able to take pictures. The nice thing about a Wolaptor is that it fits nearly every phone on the market up to a width of 8.5 centimeters or 85 millimeters. And the quality of your pictures is incumbent on setting up your phone correctly. So that's what I'm going to try and show you now. So here we've got our Wolaptor. In this case, we've got a broken iPhone 5, 6, 7. First thing you do, make sure it's upside down. And just take it like this and place it in the clamp here. You can pull the clamp out manually, or you can just sort of press it into the clamp. Whichever way you decide to do it is not really important, just that it gets seated properly. Now, when I say seated properly, the most important thing is that it's resting against the back of the clamp, so that there's no space in between. So you really want to make sure that it's pushed in properly and it stays in position. Check it several times while doing your setup so that it doesn't shift. I'm going to push the whole housing forward. So I release this screw here and I push this whole housing forward. This allows me to lift up the eye, which I'm going to use to line up the camera with the Wolaptor, without damaging the house. The reason you want it forward is because there is a possibility that you could damage your lens on your camera, or your Wolaptor for that matter. So I'm going to lift this up by pushing the button here and putting it in place, and then it locks into place there, as you can see. Actually, that turned out pretty well. It's almost in line with the lens. So we've got to make some adjustments. Let's start, and this is only rough because we can do the fine adjustment a little bit later. I need to get the lens a little bit lower, and you can just look through the eye there, and there's sort of crosshairs if you make believe that there's two lines there. So it'll give you an idea if you're in the right place or not. Now that I've got it roughly in the right place, I'm going to push the phone. Forgot something. Make sure that the phone is horizontal. If it's in the wrong position, vertical. Don't get me started. Vertical, horizontal, vertical. Yes, vertical. Sorry. So make sure that your phone is vertical and seated correctly in the housing before you start moving too much. Now we can see that the lens is slightly up to the right, and so I need to make some adjustments there. There are several ways of doing this. The first one, and the easiest one, is to push the phone down so I have it in the area of the eye, and then move it vertically by letting go of this screw here and making it, as you can see, I can move it quite a bit. I'm going to make sure it's centered there on the crosshairs. Once I got it right, get it there, double check. Now I need to get the lens closer to the eye, and I will do that by letting go of this screw here and pushing the whole housing against the eye, just against the eye. No forced pressure, just resting against it. And then tighten that screw again. It moved slightly, so we're going to loosen that. And now she's in place. And now we just have to release this arm, get it out of the way so it doesn't damage the phone. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. Your camera is ready to go.